it's not a very lucrative job, but maybe Michkov makes it look a little bit better. So with 30-second power play, right? So let's jump right into Michkov. We'll get to the goalies right after that, but Matvei Michkov is the star moving forward on this team. I think pretty much every Flyer fan will tell you that. He was second to Bedard in that draft year, and a lot of people were saying that if Bedard wasn't there, Michkov would have been the number 1 overall pick. So, are we saying that?
Okay, sorry, just to interrupt.
Just talent-wise, sorry.
So that they don't get confused. He wasn't second in the draft, but he was second, touted second.
Touted second talent-wise.
Okay, sorry. I just want to clarify because
yes,
could have been.
So, I mean, what are we thinking about Mitch in his first year?
If he hits 50 points, it's a very successful season. And if he could hit 25 goals, it's a very successful season. I feel he's gonna be a phenomenal player, or he has the potential to be a phenomenal player. I don't believe he can do what Bedard did last year on his first year in the NHL. And man, I'm gonna repeat myself again with Philly, but Torts is the wild card in here. Is Torts gonna put up with his mistakes and keep on giving him the minutes, or is he going to be a hard ass and tell him and staple his ass to the bench when he does something wrong? And that's where the difference will come in his points. I feel he could hit 50 points next year, and if he does, it's a successful season.
Yeah, I see him hitting 45 to 50 points, 20 to 25 goals, like you said. I think in the end, if he shows that he's producing like that, Torts will live with some of the mistakes. And now, it also depends a bit like how the team goes. If they're competing for a playoff spot when they're not supposed to, unfortunately, it changes the way you have to coach. Coaches are going to play to win now, and he might feel the effect of that. But I think Torts, he's experienced enough to be able to say, if you're going to put up the points, fine, I can live with some of the mistakes. But the thing with Michkov, and what said a lot, what people were afraid of, was his mentality. He was a bit lazy on the back check. He wasn't as implicated in the defensive zone. So that's what retracted a lot of GMs. But his talent is too good to pass up. At least 8 teams passed on him, I think, at the draft. Oh. He went 8th overall or 9th. So as long as he puts up the points, I think he'll be fine. And if we project right and he gets 40 to 45 to 50 points, then he's golden. I mean, Flyers fans should be very excited for him.
Well, we've said 45 points is a very good rookie season for a lot of guys who end up being franchise players in the end. I think Michkov has that offensive pedigree to even hit that 50 points, like Vince said. And if anything more than that, I think is gravy. Mm-hmm. He has to obviously be on the ice, and I think that's what you guys alluded to with Torts, right? We don't know if he'll live with Michkov's defensive game, but he is the heir apparent goal-scoring machine that Philadelphia needs on their team, and him, Konechny, and Tippett, I think, is going to be the goal-scoring tandem for quite a while here.